Right now it's about 92 degrees. It's really hot and really humid. The low tonight will be 63 degrees. Tomorrow we will have those isolated thunderstorms throughout the day, and on Sunday it will be partly clouded, but I'll have those full weather updates for you coming up next. Whistleblower website WikiLeaks says it has begun publishing more than 2 million emails from Syrian government officials and companies. WikiLeaks says that the files are embarrassing to Syria, but also to Syria's opponents. Some of the emails indicate an Italian firm sold communications equipment to the Syrian regime during the crackdown.
Well, WikiLeaks has done it again, this time with more than 2 million emails obtained from within the Syrian government. WikiLeaks is calling them the Syria files. Some of them, WikiLeaks says, are even coming from the Syrian presidential office. Now, these emails are being released in batches, and the first batch is only about 15 emails, and it details how an Italian company was apparently selling advanced radio systems for use within police and military helicopters and vehicles used by the Syrian regime. And at least one of those emails is as recent as February 2012, so possibly systems being used at the very height of the violence within Syria. Now, this was a major release for WikiLeaks, but its founder and editor, Julian Assange, was not there. That's because he was inside the embassy of Ecuador, where he is seeking asylum. He, of course, is wanted for questioning by Sweden, where he faces allegations of sexual harassment. Julian Assange is refusing to be extradited and is now seeking asylum in Ecuador. But clearly, WikiLeaks is eager to prove that it can continue publishing even as Julian Assange faces mounting legal problems. Atika Schubert, CNN, London.
According to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, 36 permits were recently issued for gas drilling in McKean County between May 24th and July 5th, all of them for conventional oil wells. Statewide, McKean County was second only to Warren County in number of wells drilled. Supreme Court Justice Joan Ori Melvin's preliminary hearing on corruption charges has been delayed again. Online court records show that Melvin's preliminary hearings have been postponed from July 9th to July 30th. She's charged with illegally using her taxpayer-funded Superior Court staff to work on her 2003 and 2009 campaigns for a seat on the state's highest court. Her sister, former PA State Senator Jane Ori, was sentenced to prison last month on charges she similarly misused her staff from 2001 through 2009. Melvin's hearing was previously delayed so an Allegheny County judge could rule on her motion to have a common pleas judge preside at the hearing instead of a district judge. That motion was denied last week. Homeless children in Pennsylvania may have one less thing to worry about soon. Yesterday, Governor Tom Corbett signed a bill that will commission a study focusing on the educational needs of homeless children. The commission is within the State Department of Education and will be conducted over 18 months. PA Senator Wayne Fontana says that the homeless children are more focused on finding food and shelter than their education. Fontana also said it's important to educate these children so they can find jobs and do not become more of a burden for taxpayers and society in general. A Buffalo native is packing his bags for London. Jake Kaminsky is part of the USA archery team in hopes that he will come back to the States with gold around his neck. The USA archery team is favored to win gold at the 2012 London Olympics. Stay tuned for more. The 6 o'clock report coming up next.